Welcome to Talk Maniac, where we dive headfirst into the wildest, weirdest, and most WTF moments of history, society, and human behavior. And today, oh boy, we're tackling something big: China's marriage crisis. China has a big problem, and no, we're not talking about their economy, TikTok bans, or AI overlords. We're talking about the fact that nobody wants to get married anymore. That's right, folks. The country that once had extravagant 10,000 guest weddings is now struggling to convince people to tie the knot. Alright, let's hit you with some spicy stats before we dive into the chaos. Marriage rates in China have plummeted, from 13.5 million weddings in 2013 to just 6.8 million in 2022. That's a nearly 50% drop. Meanwhile, divorces were skyrocketing so much that the government literally made them harder to get. Oh, and let's not forget, China has 30 million more men than women. That's an entire country of single dudes looking for a wife. So, what the hell is happening? Ah, yes, love, the purest emotion, the most beautiful human connection. And in China, it's expensive. In many rural areas, bride prices, or keili, are out of control. A man might have to cough up $30,000 to $100,000 just to get married. And that's before wedding costs, housing, and gifts for the bride's family. That's right, gentlemen. Imagine going broke before you even say I do. No wonder young Chinese men are noping out of marriage faster than a goldfish on a frying pan. But wait, it gets worse, because even if a couple wants to get married, they might not have the time. China is famous for its 996 work culture. That's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. Romantic dinner? Forget it. Date night? More like overtime night. By the time these poor souls get home, they have enough energy for one thing: collapsing into bed. And here's the real plot twist. Women? They're just done with it all. Chinese women today are more educated, career-driven, and independent than ever before. Many of them don't see marriage as a dream. They see it as a trap. They're sick of traditional expectations like quitting their jobs to raise kids while their husbands work non-stop. And with so few women available due to China's gender imbalance, they're calling the shots. Men need to prove they're worth marrying, and, let's just say, it's not going well for them. And now, the Chinese government is panicking harder than a student who forgot their final exam. They've launched campaigns like offering financial incentives for couples who have kids, pushing family values in schools and media, even experimenting with state-sponsored matchmaking events. And the results? Not looking great. Turns out, throwing money at a broken dating culture isn't a love potion. So where does this leave China's future? Well, if this trend continues, China's population could shrink by hundreds of millions within a few decades. That means a smaller workforce, bad for the economy. More elderly people with no one to care for them, bad for healthcare. A potential dating crisis so bad we might see robot wives. I wish I was joking. Will China fix this crisis? Or are we watching the slow-motion collapse of a marriage-based society? One thing's for sure, the dating game in China is officially hard mode. That's all for today's episode of Talk Maniac. If you enjoyed this deep dive into China's love life meltdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more insane stories, and let us know in the comments, would you get married under these conditions? Until next time, stay chaotic, stay curious, and stay single if you want to.